Hi, my name is Julie Powers, and this is the Fit Farmington Mo Healthy Living Showcase. And we are shining the spotlight on our sponsors. And today we're going to be talking with Derrick Wolk at Axis Physical Therapy. And we're just excited about the Fit Farmington Mo program because we're now in our second year. And this is a program that was really developed by the City of Farmington's Parks and Recreation Department in conjunction with some passionate volunteers. And we're all about getting our community as fit and healthy as possible in 4 areas: nutrition, physical, emotional, and mental wellness. And so our sponsors really fall into those categories. And so today we're welcoming Derrick to talk about Axis Physical Therapy because you guys are returning sponsors, first of all. So we thank you for being part of our program again this year. And we have a lot of things that we're hoping to really get out there and get people moving. But you know what? They can't really get moving if they are in need of physical therapy, usually, right? So I would love for you, first of all, to tell us what is it about the Fit Farmington Mo program that really interested you in being a sponsor?
Sure. Yeah. Thank you, Julie, and thanks everyone who might be tuning in and watching this. I think just the main thing in going back to when we started in 2016, we just wanted to kind of make a difference in people's lives, and we want to make a difference in the communities that we serve at Axis Physical Therapy. So Farmington and Festus actually were our first 2 clinics, and we just really wanted to kind of live by our values and try to be a part of something bigger than just physical therapy, be a part of just making people healthier as a whole. So when Julie approached me with Fit Farmington, I thought it was a really good idea to kind of give back to a community that I love, that I grew up in, and that I've been part of now in the physical therapy world since 2012. So I was just really happy to do whatever I can to help serve the community better.
Well, and you guys do an amazing job, really. And so when we were talking about which area Axes really falls into in those 4 categories, I think that you guys fit into not just physical fitness, but also emotional and mental wellness. Because, if we're not feeling well, if we can't move our bodies in the right way, then obviously we are not going to have the best outlook, right? So can you talk about what, physical therapy and all of your types of services that you provide can really kind of feed into those different areas?
Sure. Obviously, physical therapy, you think about the physical side of things. We provide pretty much every service that you can in outpatient physical therapy, maybe with the exception of like women's health and rehab. But we have orthopedic manual physical therapists in our clinic. Dina Rose and I are both certified, and we have 3 other therapists going through the certification right now. Just a very hands-on mentality. It's not like you're going to come in and just get a bunch of exercises thrown at you that you could do at any gym. It is a very hands-on approach with a thorough, detailed assessment just to try to figure out kind of globally where your body is and things that you can work on. Sometimes it's more than just maybe a knee injury. You might have underlying conditions that are contributing to a knee injury, an ankle weakness, a back weakness, some hip atrophy. So it's a lot more than just the injury itself. And by that, I mean, too, like you were saying, the emotional, the mental side of it. When we're hurting, it's really hard on us, not just mentally. I mean, it's hard on us physically, mentally, everything. I mean, you're not out doing the things that you love, and that takes a toll on you. So we have a very kind of comprehensive approach to physical therapy. We've got a fun clinic. I know Julie can probably attest to that. We we've got, there's a lot of positive energy, I think, in our gym, and it's just because we have therapists who genuinely care, who want to be there. They're more than just clocking in and out. They're not there for a paycheck. They're out there doing it because they love what they're doing. They love helping people. So I think something really neat over the past year, you try to look at it's been a difficult year, but you try to look at some of the positives to it. And we have stayed open the whole time. We've maintained a very clean and sanitary clinic. We haven't had any, thankfully, we're very blessed that we haven't had any shutdowns or issues related to COVID. I mean, we've had our challenges, but we've worked through them because I think we've done a really good job keeping the clinic clean and sanitized. And a lot of people aren't, obviously most people are doing the safe thing and doing the right thing and not going out a lot, socially distancing. So our clinic has been for a lot of people this place where people can come. It's a safe, it's a clean environment. They know they can come, see a friendly face, and that is that mental side to it, the emotional side to it. I'm not out able to do a lot, but when I come see my therapist, I develop this connection, and it's been a really kind of cool experience for me. I've got to know people a little, maybe even a little better than I would have in years before, because people are more open to share. They want to talk. They want that human interaction, and the face to face. So, it's a very comprehensive approach. I'm really blessed to have been able to be one of the co-founders of Axes, and just to watch this grow to 12 clinics all throughout the St. Louis and surrounding areas. So blessed to be in Farmington where I grew up, and just happy to be a part of Fit Farmington as well.
Well, we appreciate your support in this, because really everything that you've said, I know that your website says that your one main focus is to get people back to the activities that they love. And whether that's, just being able to pick up your grandchild or walk to the mailbox or whatever, then those are really important things, not necessarily just getting out and playing the sport that you want to be able to play. As you said, I know a lot about your clinic because I've been there many times for myself. My family has had a lot of different things where we've come to see you guys. And of course, I always say that Dina Rose is an amazing physical therapist. And so you do not just like have surgery, come have physical therapy. Like you said, it's more of a whole body approach and really looking at the underlying conditions. But you offer things like the vestibular therapy for people who the crystals in their ears just aren't lining up. And so Dina is able to do this manipulation to help them get their balance back. I've had that done.
Right.
You offer concussion therapy, which we know about in this family as well. You have hand therapy, which we know about in this family as well. And so, not just recovering from hip surgeries and shoulder surgeries and knee surgeries and things like that, but just these other services are pretty neat. And what I love about your gym is, like you said, it's like a big family, and you do feel very safe there in a clean environment. But everybody, even though they're all wearing masks, the employees, you can still see the smiles in their eyes, and you can always feel that warmth and that real compassion for what you're going through. And you know that those therapists are there to help you, and they're not just there to crank you out and sign the papers. And so that's really great. You were talking about being able to offer like a free injury assessment. How does that work if somebody was interested in signing up for that?
Absolutely. Yeah. So in addition to having kind of a comprehensive physical therapy, where you would go to the doctor, get a referral for physical therapy treatment, and then come in, set it up, your insurance. We do a free one-time injury screening assessment, where you will come in and see a physical therapist. Maybe you haven't had time to see a doctor, get a prescription, or if it's just something that you've been dealing with for a while and you just want some suggestions. So we offer an injury screen where you would call the front office, set it up with the therapist to receive. It's usually somewhere about 30 minutes is about what it takes, but just receive a kind of comprehensive assessment. Look at your condition, determine if it's something that you could benefit from seeing a physician and having physical therapy, or it might be something that's relatively common, where we can just give you some exercises and some stretches to do to kind of address the issue. So yeah, we're definitely happy to do that, in addition to our hand therapy, vestibular rehab, post-concussion, manual therapy. The one thing I did want to point out as well, I kind of skipped it a little bit earlier, but I think a lot of people suffer through pain when they don't quite know what the next steps might be. I think people have dealt, oh, it's just my back, people's back hurt. It's just my neck, people's necks hurt. But we've been seeing a big surge in physical therapy of people who just see their primary care, and they've had this back pain for 10, 20, however many years, or it might only be a month, whatever it is. And just trying to get away from the narcotics, putting bad things into your system.
Right.
Physical physical therapy, getting movement. If there's no movement, there's pain. It's on our t-shirts that we have right now. And it's just that understanding. There's things you can do besides pop a pill. And I'm very blessed to work with very good doctors in Farmington who recognize the importance of physical therapy, who trust us. And so that's been a big thing that I've seen probably over the course of the last 10 years, seeing a lot more people who have chronic pain, or maybe they're just beginning to experience pain, and instead of going that narcotic route, getting sent to physical therapy, get the right movement stretches, get hands-on therapy. And that's been really kind of fun, and we're big on that at Axes as well.
Right. I'm really glad that you brought that up, because so many people these days, they see all these advertisements on TV for every type of drug available. And sometimes if we just get back to basics and we let our bodies heal themselves in the proper way, then we can avoid all of those extra things that can cause side effects. And, of course, I think prescriptions are, very important, and they really do, solve a lot of problems for people, and they can be life-saving. But in this instance, what you're saying is physical therapy, looking at the cause of the problem and really working with the therapist and getting what you need for your body, can get you past that point of needing those drugs, which is great, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you have a website. It's Axes, AXESPT.com, right? And you're also on Twitter, is it?
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
You're everywhere. You're
everywhere. LinkedIn.
Okay. And you were wanting to explain how your moving challenge is happening this year throughout your Axes physical therapy system. Would you like to talk about that?
I would love to. We're very excited about what Axes is doing throughout 2021. We saw in 2020 a lot of negative effects of staying, just not being active. A lot of people weren't able to get out and do the things they love, and it just caused inactivity, which can be detrimental to your health. So we wanted to do what we could, starting with the owners of Axes, to kind of try to promote healthy living, healthy lifestyle. So we started this as the partners, the owners in the company, back in November, weight loss challenge. I'm trying to remember the exact number. I know I'm down about 12 pounds and hopefully continue to lose more, but we're kind of opening it up now, kind of lead by example, so to say. And hopefully our therapists, and if anybody who's watching wants to be a part of this, just find us on Facebook, go to our website, www.axespd.com. We've got a really cool website. Go to Instagram, LinkedIn. I mean, we're anywhere there's social media. I'm not the world's best at social media, but anywhere there is social media, you can find us and find this 12-month movement challenge. We're going to give away a prize every month. All you have to do is take a picture of yourself, or have someone take a picture of you or a video of you working out, and just post it to our Facebook page. And that enters you to win. In January, we're going to be giving away a Fitbit Inspire 2. And just stay tuned on this every single month. We want to impact and touch as many people's lives as we possibly can. And, through Fit Farmington and Axes PT, throughout all our locations, we just want to be a positive impact on all the communities we serve. So I think this is a cool way to do it. And if you can look us up on the website or find us on Facebook or any social media outlet, you should be able to find this challenge and help us out and help us help you.
That's great. Okay, so would you like to give your phone number and address and explain where you are, in case people aren't sure what that address is? Because the Hazel Lane is like, where is that?
Right, sure. So our address is 1155 Hazel Lane, and that's in Farmington. It is just across the street from the surgery center, just up from Parkland Health Center, just off of Maple Valley Drive. So we are very easy to find, just across from the surgery center. But if there's any difficulty, always call us on our office phone. It's 573-756-2937. And we are in the office 7 a.m. every day until about 6 or 7 p.m. every day. So
Monday through Friday, right? Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. Yes. Thank you for that.
Not every day. We don't put you calling on Saturdays and Sundays. They do need a break.
No, yeah, I've got 4 kids at home, so Saturdays and Sundays are dad time. So besides that, Monday through Friday, 7 to 7.
Well, thank you so much for being part of Fit Farmington, and we will definitely be encouraging people to participate in your movement challenge for the year.
Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you, everybody.